MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Isotopes. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Patrick Corbin starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run, we may see some bunting, and we may see some running, because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
Into the box now, Tony Perez. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Lindor has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong, certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, they're seeing this pitcher well right now. They were obviously paying attention in the hitters meeting. He's found a barrel to the first 2 guys to start this game. Now he's got to worry about the middle of the order.
Into the box, Dante Bichette, and he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. 0-1 the count. Perez on second, Lindor on at first with nobody out. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Here's a little chopper up the middle to second for 1. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there.
That was good. The center fielder, number 24.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Ken Griffey Jr. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. First delivery to him on the way. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
Junior awaits the 1-1.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Swing and a miss. A big strikeout, and he's 1 out away from working out of a jam.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. His career batting line with Patrick Corbin. He's got 5 base hits in 16 tries. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Ready with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Oh, and 2. Here it is.
1 ball, 2 strikes, down.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Scooped up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cards strand a couple. On to the bottom of the first now with no score. Babe Ruth is on the mound for the Cardinals. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
This is not even a stat you probably would have even looked at 10 years ago. The fact that this team's last in walks in today's game bodes a lot of trouble. They will swing at the rosin bag. Do not expect this pitcher to come over the heart of the plate in any meaningful position because he knows he's going to get a lot of swing and miss.
Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, both the first 2 games of this series have been nail-biters, but they've been able to find a way to win. And if you're going to the postseason, you need to be good in one-run games.
No doubt about it, D-Row. They always say, hey, it's easy to win those blowout games that get out of hand, but there have been 2 nail-biters so far in this one. They've won both, and they'd like nothing more to continue their winning ways and win this one here today.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is on the ground over to first. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in his zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Standing in now, Andrew Jones, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Jones playing here in his age 29 season. He's a veteran of 19 seasons at the major league level, which is something you don't see very often.
Yeah, he has seen it all. I don't know if he's old school, new school, middle school, whatever the case may be. He's seen an influx of all different types of players, all different mindsets, how to hit, how to pitch. This guy has a fish.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. Throw won't get him.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Evans.
At the plate now, Dwight Evans, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. Breaking balls in there that time, 1-1.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he wants to get that curveball down or he's going to get hurt.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And a relay to the plate. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
At the plate, Joe Morgan. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, no balls and a strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Griffey waits on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll move ahead to the top of the second now. The Isotopes are out in front here, 1-0. Stepping in, Matt Chapman, as we take a look at the splits between April and May.
Matt Chapman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting 7.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And let's focus our attention on third baseman Evan Longoria. Multiple Gold Glove winner. This guy has ice water in his veins. He never lets on. You can't tell if this guy's on fire or he's struggling. He's one of the most consistent defenders in our sport.
Into the box, Brandon Lau. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Evans is there, 2 down.
Batting 8. The pitcher, Babe Ruth.
Digging in, Babe Ruth. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're down 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that brings up Evan Longoria.
The third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Count 1-0.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Ruth has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels.
Up in the strike zone, but the take sign was on 3-1.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Batting 7. The first baseman, Joe.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And I'm locking in on Matt Chapman. Without a doubt, one of the premier defenders in our sport. You know what? He's often compared to his former high school teammate. Bet people didn't know Nolan Arenado and him shared dugouts in high school. He's going to be at the top of the leaderboard this year. Defensive run saved. Lock in on him. He's going to make a back-end gem.
Batting 8. The shortstop, Charlie Culverson.
In now, Charlie Culberson, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Here's the 0-1 pitch. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Heading out towards shallow right. The shed is there, and he makes the catch for the second out. Now at the plate, Patrick Corbin. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one. A runner on first with two away. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Soft grounder left side. Throw over to Perez will be in plenty of time, and the inning is over. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Cole Calhoun.
Here's the first pitch to him. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
2-2 the count to Cole Calhoun. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ready with another 2-2. Too high. Ball three.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Lined hard toward right center, and this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces a double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
To the plate now, Tony Perez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. No one out with a runner at second. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1. Hard hit ball towards the hole, and that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs when you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
A base hit in his first trip. And this is on the ground, is short. Could be two. To Morgan at the bag. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
The batter.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
Striding in once again, Dante Bichette reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he falls behind 0-2. And he misses there, 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. The 1-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Is taken high, but for a called strike 3. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. All tied at 1-1. Back to the top of the order now, and striding toward the plate is Ken Griffey.
The left fielder, Ken Griffey.
First offering on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Lindor backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. And with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. Stepping up now, Benito Santiago. First pitch coming, here it is. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And that's in there, base hit.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
So now to the plate, Andrew Jones. In the dirt here. One and one. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
The 2-2. Chopped down the third baseline. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second. And guess what? He bought his battery, made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
Dwight Evans comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Perez is over and he tucks it away for the second out.
The batter, number 8, second baseman.
So 2 on with 2 away when Joe Morgan strides up to the plate. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Ken Griffey Jr. comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 24, Ken Griffey Jr.
First pitch on its way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Here it comes. Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. The 1-2. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Joe Morgan at second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
1 man gone for the Cardinals in the 4th. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. 1 out, nobody on. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. Fly ball right down the line and left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Chapman stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in here, the veteran third baseman, Evan Longoria. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
2 balls and a strike to Longoria.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Here now the 2-2. Back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
It's a nice job by the offensive player right there to stay in there on that fastball. He wanted it back. You could tell he was frustrated. He swung through the pitch before.
Into the box now, Joe Torre, as he'll take a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ready with the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. Boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up. He was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And that sends Patrick Corbin to the plate next. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Comes set and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Swing and a liner, and that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And now it'll kick around in the corner. Longoria rounds the corner and is headed home, and he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here, looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
At the plate now, Ken Griffey Sr., as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. This one's flared out toward left. Calhoun coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. At the plate now, Benito Santiago, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Ready with the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. And the second run will score. It's now a 4-1 ball game.
Good hitting is contagious. We all know that. He saw his buddies get some good swings earlier in the inning, and he does just the same, driving in 2 more here. The guy in the bump has got to find a way to get some outs, or he's going to be gone in a hurry.
Into the box, Andrew Jones fouled away. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We played 4 full. The Isotopes on top 4-1. Ready for another chance? Brendan Lau flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Hit hard back up the middle, and a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Send it back right where it came from.
In now, Babe Ruth. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count. Hit softly down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. The 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Standing in now, Cole Calhoun. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And that misses 1-1. He pulls this one into right. Evans is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the first baseman, Tony Perez.
Ready now, Tony Perez. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice has melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his third knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. Drilled down the line. Looking at his career totals, Lindor is slugging north of .480, which puts him among some of the best power hitters in the game in that category. 0-1, here it comes. A bouncer up the middle. Reined in. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Home half of the 5th coming up. Indiana leads it 4-1. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Dwight Evans.
The right fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th, with a punch out, 1 away. Stepping into the box, Joe Morgan. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit softly on the ground to first. Perez gloves it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Into the box now, Evan Longoria. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. In there for strike 1.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 70%. This team batting has a pretty good idea what his game plan is.
5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Again, he sends it out of play. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 0-2 once more. Got him swinging in the dirt. Ramos gathers it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Dante Bichette. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
0-1 to count.
And it's a ball and a strike to Bichette.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Now batting, Ken Griffey Jr. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
And it's fouled away. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds.
Nope.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Hit weakly back to the mound. On to first, and there were 2 down. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat.
Whoa, that's down.
6th inning. 4-1 is our score. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And it's gone. A solo shot here to left. 8th home run on the season for him. And the Cardinals have cut the deficit to 2. It's now 4-2 now.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
Now batting, first baseman.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He'll roll over it and send it to shortstop. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Cards claw back a bit on this solo home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. The Isotopes lead this one 4-2. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and set to go is the veteran first baseman Joe Torre. Now here's the pitch.
Nope, outside.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Bichette is there. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Charlie.
So coming to the plate, Charlie Culberson. No hits to this point. First offering on its way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Calhoun has a read on it. 2 down.
The pitcher, number 46, Patrick Corbin.
Next to hit will be the pitcher,
Patrick Corbin.
It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw over to Perez will be in plenty of time, and the inning is over. Seventh inning ready to roll, and stepping in the long ball threat, Brendan Lau.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
A ball and a strike.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Still 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Hernan Perez
will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
This one's down to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So striding forward now, Cole Calhoun. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball 1.
2 out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. And that's through for a hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Now here comes the skipper out of the third base dugout. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. To the plate now, Tony Perez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. A ball and 2 strikes to Perez.
1 ball, 2 strikes, now.
And a curveball swung on and missed, and a great call there as the inning is over. Cards leave 1. Still down by a count of 4 to 2. Caleb Smith gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Last half of the 7th here, and up next the veteran outfielder Ken Griffey Sr. First pitch of the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Stepping in now, Benito Santiago, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. 0-1 count and the pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
The 0-2 pitch.
Back outside.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
Fouled off. Ready with the 1 and 2. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? There's 1 over to Perez, and it's a double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at-bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew Jones. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Here comes the first pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. 8th inning coming up. Indiana leads this one 4-2. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Here it comes.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Fouled away. And he got him.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
At the plate, Dante Bichette, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Hit hard to the right side. Hit hard on the ground to short. Reined in. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Settling in now, Ken Griffey Jr. He is hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. He's set, and the pitch. The 1-0.
You got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Into center field, line drive base hit. So that'll extend the inning and bring Wilson Ramos to the plate with 2 away. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 2 balls and no strikes to Ramos.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. 2 out with the man at first. Two balls and a strike.
You get yourself into count leverage 2-0 right there. You're looking to come unglued on something and be very aggressive. That ball had to nip the corner for him not to pull the trigger on it.
2-2 to the Cardinals catcher. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And there's a base hit on the line.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Digging in to try it again, Matt Chapman. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Cards strand a couple. They trail it here 4-2. Number 28 will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching, number 28.
Stand. In, Dwight Evans. He's got an RBI despite an 0-for-2 effort to this point. First pitch on its way. And that's in there for strike one.
0-1.
That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. This is foul right side. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Coming to the plate now, Joe Morgan. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful. Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's gone a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Evan Longoria is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. A pitch out, the throw, and just great defensive baseball there as they will nail him at second on the pitch out. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Brandon Lau. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Raleigh Fingers takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Here's the first pitch to him. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. and a strike to even the count. 1-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike. 1-2. Ball 2. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Yoenis Cespedes will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Too low, 1-0. Cespedes, commonly known as La Potencia around baseball. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
2-1 to count. Grounded to short. To Morgan at the bag. Back to first, a 9th inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out.
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the 9th, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
Now in the box, Cole Calhoun, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. On the run, and he makes the catch just shy of the wall. And with that, this ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
4-2 the final score today. Indiana took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Patrick Corbin earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Raleigh Fingers hammers down the save, his 8th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 4 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For St. Louis, 2 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.